Okay.
So, we'll taxi to, actually, what is it, 26 north? That way we can taxi?
Yep,
okay.
Yeah, you can taxi over there. It's Foxtrot, really.
Yeah. Enstone traffic, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, PA28, taxiing to the holding point, 26 north. Okay. Off blocks off at 1320. So that's the runway here, right?
This is the runway here, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can power check here.
Yeah, I'll do it here then. Alright, so brakes on, pump off. So all indications are good. Change to the fullest tank and mixture rich. So power 20. Carpet and magnetos, both, left, both, and check idle. And all indications are normal. Temperature, pressures, meter. Charging. Okay, so the fuel pump on, landing light on, the pitot heat on, the strobes on, the carpet is closed, the mixture is rich, the flaps are 2. So we're going to depart on 26. I'll just reset the heading back. 26, left hand. 2 stages of flap, rotate at 60 knots, retract the flap in stages, and yeah, we'll just climb straight out to 3,500, and then turn towards the Oxford X-ray beacon. If there's any more function on the ground, I'll just cut the power and bring the to a halt. If airborne, we'll pick a suitable field ahead, and there. Probably turning right to avoid that shower to the left initially. So. Yeah, if you're happy, I'm happy to go.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, so departure, all that is done. Transponder 2000. Function. Clear. And start. Flight controls. Check. All good, the trimmer is set, the flaps are set. Annunciations checked. Seat belts fastened, the door is locked and closed, the window is closed, everything is checked. Okay, so we're good to go. Enstone traffic, Golf Romeo Kilo is taking off runway 26 north. They're going to receive the blast. Yeah, that behind. Okay, so just apply full power on the brakes to make sure all the instruments work and then release the brakes. Wind is from the right. Full power, all instruments are good. Brakes off. Speed alive. 60. And flaps 1. And flaps up. And we'll come at 80 knots. Good. Do you want to fly it?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you have control then.
Control.
So yeah, just fly us straight ahead while we climb. And actually I'm going to check the ATIS now.
Okay.
Enstone traffic call from a kilo is changing to Oxford radar. 12590 and the ATIS 136. 230. There's some leak came alive.
Temperature +8. Dew point -2. QNH1020. QFE1010. Ground frequency closed. Pilots of arriving aircraft are to report any passengers on board who are unwell. Confirm QNH and information Foxtrot on first contact. This is Oxford information, Foxtrot, time 1320. Expect NDB Rwy approach. Runway in U01. Right-hand circuit. Transition level 70. Snow warning in force. Wind 340 degrees, 5 knots, variable between 300 and 030 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Showers in vicinity. Clouds scattered at 3,300 feet. Temperature +8. Dew point -2. QNH1020. QFE1010. Ground frequency closed.
Okay, Sam, I got it. So it's 1020, 1020. The runway use is 01.
Off the radar, Golf Charlie Charlie, climbing away, RFI, changing frequency.
But they're happy for us to do the approach to 19. And we have snow and showers in the vicinity to be aware of that. Cloud base 3,300 scattered. Temperature 8, -2. So yeah, these are the showers they were talking about.
Yeah, it's a big shower.
Yeah. So.
Okay, well you're about 2:30, so do you want to take it back and fly
Yep, sure.
Fly there and do the approach?
Yeah. I'll control then.
You control.
So, yeah, I mean, while I do that, you can, monitor and make sure.
I'll just keep an eye out.
Keep an eye on it, make sure I don't miss anything.
Look out for airplanes.
Yeah, exactly. So I will climb to 3,000 and then call them. So we're 2,000 and squawking. Yeah. Go to 3,500. Yeah, that's the beacon start. And yeah, let's turn back to Oxford. So the beacon.
Doing something, isn't it?
It is. That's working. The DME. Yeah, that's the DME. And the...
Okay, there's at least 4 to the east of you at the moment, all below controlled airspace. Anywhere between about 1,400 feet and about 2.5. Roger, Golf Charlie Charlie. I find changing to Denham.
Okay, on nav.
We're not within range, maybe. I mean, I'm not receiving it here either.
Yeah. Maybe we just have to get a bit closer.
Yeah.
108.35, yeah?
Yeah, 108.35, 108.35. Yeah, we'll check again.
As long as they haven't turned it off.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna call them now, so... Where are we exactly? Overhead Enstone at 3,500.
Chipping Norton, yeah.
Chipping Norton. Oxford approach, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo.
Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, Oxford radar, pass your message.
Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo is a PA28 IFR from Enstone to Enstone, currently over Chipping Norton 3,500 on 1020, information Foxtrot, and we request a traffic service and a practice ILS approach, runway 19.
Golf Romeo Kilo identified, traffic service, Q&H is correct. Runway 01's in use at Oxford, so it'll have to be radar vectors to the NDB approach. Is that okay?
AFM, radar vectors for the NDB runway 01, confirm?
Golf Romeo Kilo, AFM, squawk 4501.
Squawk 4501, Golf Romeo Kilo.
Golf Romeo Kilo, turn left, heading 170 degrees.
Left heading 170 degrees, Golf Romeo Kilo. Thanks for that. 170.
Golf Romeo Kilo, traffic west of you by 3 miles, manoeuvring indicating 3,100 feet.
Golf Romeo Kilo looking. So, yeah, if they put this, if this vector puts us into the shower, we'll tell them. Okay, but this is not the plate, it's NDB 01.
Golf Romeo Kilo, request intentions from the approach.
After the approach, go around and depart to the north. Golf Romeo Kilo.
Was that VFR departure to the north?
IFR.
Golf Oscar Romeo Kilo, roger, missed approach instructions, then climb straight ahead to altitude 2,500 feet.
Climb straight ahead to altitude 2,500 feet, Golf Romeo Kilo.
Romeo Kilo, correct.
And Golf Romeo Kilo, request either 20 degrees left or right to avoid weather.
Golf Romeo Kilo, firm a turn left heading 150 degrees.
Left heading 150, Golf Romeo Kilo. Left 150. Yeah, we might clip through the edge of the shower, but that should be fine. Okay, so the final approach course 009. And in fact I'm going to change to GPS mode to fly it using this. So let's do procedure, select approach.
Traffic straight ahead, crossing left to right.
Yeah, got it. Is it on the... yeah, he's going into Bryce.
Oh yeah, okay, got him.
Okay, let's recover 3,500. Okay, so the approach is there, it's loaded. So we'll switch the mode there to GPS.
Golf Charlie, Charlie, squawk on security and free call, bye.
Squawk on security, free call approved, Golf Charlie, Charlie.
Are we waterproof?
Yeah.
Golf Oscar Romeo Kilo, clear to enter controlled airspace, heading 150 degrees, descent to altitude 2,500 feet.
Clear to enter control airspace on heading 150 and descend altitude 2,500. Golf Romeo Kilo.
Golf Romeo Kilo, correct, entering controlled airspace 3 miles, radar control.
radar control service in 3 miles, Golf Lima Kilo.
Oxford radar, good morning, Aero 61, requesting a basic service.
Aero 61 Oxford radar, squawk 4520, stand by, I'll call you back.
Outside air temperature gauge? Oh, it's there.
Yeah. -2, so yeah, just check the wings for me, but
yeah.
we can see the other side really, I mean, it will be very... We're clipping through the edge of the shower.
Hail.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's not wetting on the wings. Just see bits flying past.
Yeah.
Golf Romeo Kilo, turn right, turning 160 degrees.
Or snow.
Golf Lima Kilo, request this heading for another 3 miles to avoid.
Golf Romeo Kilo, wait for report when you're ready to change heading.
Golf Lima Kilo, Wilco. Yeah, we can see the other side now. Yeah, we can see all the little hail particles coming.
Maybe it's snow.
Yeah.
Because hail would drum, wouldn't it? It would make a noise. Yeah, I think it's snow.
And Golf Lima Kilo, we can turn now.
Golf Romeo Kilo, turn right, turning 160 degrees, downwind left hand for 01.
Turn right, heading 160 degrees, Golf Lima Kilo.
So they're linked, so when you move the bug on the bottom one,
yeah.
it moves the top one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Aero 61 PA28 out of North Weald, en route Cardiff.
There it is.
2000.
So here's my plate.
On 102.
Final approach fix 1800.
POB.
And the minimum is 740. So during approach, if you call the minimum at 740,
okay.
Appreciate it.
Oxford radar, Oxford 26.
Oxford 26, pass message.
Oxford
740 altitude, yeah?
2,500, yeah. 2,500, there.
So 740 is altitude, not height. Yeah.
Altitude, yeah.
Oxford 26, information correct, report 5 miles to run, runway 01.
Report 5 miles, runway 01, Oxford 26.
It's funny that we're clear to enter Bryce on the Oxford frequency.
Yeah, they just work together.
Yeah.
There's never anything in Bryce.
Golf Romeo Kilo, descent altitude 1,800 feet, 14 miles from touchdown.
Descent altitude 1,800 feet, Golf Lima Kilo. You see Bryce over there?
Yep, just gone behind the wing, the runway.
Yeah, there it is.
Did you say 740?
740. 690 plus 50.
Oh, 50 is the elevation, right, okay. Yeah.
No, it's the margin I add on top of the MDA.
Right.
If you want to have a look at the plate.
I think I've flown this way. I always schedule my IMC rating revalidation for a day when you can just do the radar vector dial S.
Yeah. I haven't done radar vector at NDB before either.
No.
So yeah, during the approach you can monitor the table, the distance altitude.
Oh yeah.
So that's based off the this DME, which is here, and we've identified it. So yeah, you just cross-check the distances to the altitudes.
Yeah, so he has you 5 miles, 1,800.
Yeah.
Miles 1180.
1,800. Next to ridge.
Golf Romeo Kilo, turn left heading 090 degrees, short base leg.
Turn left heading 090 degrees, Golf Lima Kilo. Right one turn.
Oxford 26, there's traffic in your right, 1 o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction. Was non-transponding now, but was indicating 4,000 feet.
Oxford 26, understood. We're looking at good width to my Charlie.
Turned it off.
Have the plate? Yep. Can you see it from there?
From here, Kilo 10 left, turning 040 degrees, support established final approach track.
We turn left 040 degrees and we'll call Golf Lima Kilo. The tower frequency 133430.
5 miles.
Oxford 26, continue towards the field.
Continue Oxford 26.
There's the final approach track. There it is, turn left.
Oxford 26, that traffic's a mile ahead of you now, opposite direction, still no high information.
Roger, nothing seen at the moment.
Golf Lima Kilo, final approach track established, 7 DME.
Oxford 26, passing a beam at traffic now, contact the tower 133.430.
Contact tower 123.
And there's the NDB, we have to monitor it.
From here, Kilo, 7 miles from touchdown, cleared NDB approach runway 01.
Cleared NDB approach 01, Golf Lima Kilo.
From here, Kilo, circuit active right hand, contact the tower 133.430.
Contact tower 133.430, Golf Lima Kilo.
During the crosswind runway 01.
So
downwind right.
we descend at 5, 1 mile to go.
Report downwind.
You prompt me for the descent?
Yep. What's your rate? About 600 feet per minute?
Yeah, 500, 600.
Edgewood 5, hold position. Hold position, Edgewood 5.
Oxford Tower, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, established NDB 01, 5 DME.
Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, Oxford Tower. Continue approach runway 01. Number 2, number 1 is a PA28, just turning off the right base.
Continue approach number 2, Golf Romeo Kilo.
Oxford Tower, good afternoon. Edge 14 down. Kilo with information. Foxtrot QNH.
5.
That's 5, there we go.
500 feet per minute.
Edge 14, Oxford Tower. Foxtrot is current. Start approved. Start approved. Edge 14.
And now at 4, 1480. Ground speed is 90. $14.84, yeah, we're on glide. At 3, 1180.
Subsidy Papa, runway 01, wind 310, 12 knots, clear touch and go.
7 Golf Zero Papa, final touch and go. Clear touch and go.
Golf Romeo Kilo, traffic you're following is on a 1.5 mile final, report visual.
Golf Romeo Kilo looking. You see him?
No, I don't see him.
3, 1180, so a bit high.
Funny, that's got you 3 reds. 4 reds.
Oxford Tower, Golf Bravo, November Tango.
Yeah, but the Pappy doesn't go with the...
Doesn't go with it, yeah.
Golf Bravo, November Tango, Oxford Tower.
So true is 80, 880.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 01.
That's fine, I don't see anything.
Alpha 1, 01, Foxtrot, Golf Bravo, November Tango.
So 2880 on glide and now 750 minimum.
100 above.
Oxford 26, number 3. Number 2 is a PA28 on a 2 mile final for a low approach. Number 3 is looking for traffic, Oxford 26.
Number 1 must be on the runway now. There's minimums.
Yep, going around. Full power, pitch up. Positive rate. Golf Romeo Kilo is going around.
Golf Romeo Kilo, roger. The traffic on the runway is remaining in the right-hand circuit.
Golf Romeo Kilo, roger.
Edge 15, line up and wait, runway 01.
So straight ahead, 2,500.
Edge 15.
That should be well above the circuit traffic, won't it?
Edge 15, line up and wait. Line up and wait, edge 15.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was really nicely flown.
First time I do a vectored NDB.
Well, I can tell you've been doing instrument flying. Your altitude is just, the needle is bang on.
Oxford 26 on final to land. Oxford 26, continue approach, expect late landing clearance. Continue, expect late landing clearance, Oxford 26. Golf Romeo Kilo, contact radar 125.090.
Contact radar 125.090. Goodbye, Golf Romeo Kilo. Oxford radar, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, 2,200, climbing 2,500.
Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, Oxford radar, identified traffic service, turn left, heading 290 degrees.
Left 290 degrees and traffic service, Golf Romeo Kilo. $2,500. You want to fly?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm up to go slightly forward.
If you're happy to.
Romeo Kilo, what level are you requesting?
Okay, I have control.
Golf Romeo Kilo, 3,000 feet.
Golf Romeo Kilo, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Climb to altitude 3,000, Golf Romeo Kilo.
Golf Romeo Kilo, just maintain the heading until advised. We've got traffic departing behind you, so just keep you out of the way of that.
Golf Romeo Kilo, roger, heading 290 until advised. So let's climb to 3,000. Oh, that's there's a state called, what's the name? Blenheim Palace.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That was fun. So now I'm going to look at the Brackley.
Overhead transit at 2,000 feet.
Golf Bravo Foxtrot X-ray Kilo, Oxford radar, pass your message.
So while you do that, I'm going to play with this.
Okay.
Golf Bravo Foxtrot Delta Kilo, PA28 to POP, west of Westcott, QNH 1020, altitude 2,000 feet, request overhead transit.
3,000.
Golf Delta Kilo,
What did we ask for, 3 or 3.5?
3,000.
3,000, okay.
1020, squawk 4520.
Squawk 4520, QNH 1020, basic service Golf Delta Kilo.
Golf Delta Kilo, request your departure point and destination.
Departing point L3, destination Enstone, Golf Delta Kilo.
Golf Delta Kilo, roger, Delta 129 is not active. Did you want a direct track to Enstone?
Affirmative, Golf Delta Kilo.
Golf Delta Kilo, roger, resume our navigation direct to Enstone.
Edge 22, request frequency change to Cranfield approach 122.855.
Edge 22, squawk com security, free call Cranfield, bye.
Squawk on security, Edge 22, goodbye.
Romeo.
Golf Romeo Kilo, resume our navigation.
Resume on navigation, Golf Romeo Kilo. Okay, so now we're going to fly to Daventry.
Okay.
Actually, I'm thinking... Yeah, can you turn towards Daventry?
Yeah.
Oxford radar, edge 15, passing altitude 1,500 feet, climbing to 2,500 feet, heading 360.
Edge 15, Oxford radar identified, traffic service.
Heading you?
Delta 129
Yeah, that's it.
not
That's
active.
Daventry, so I will center the needle for you.
West Scots, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Yeah, let's do 040.
Navigation at 3,000 feet, edge 15.
Very good. So now, it's good to have an autopilot.
Well, I'm one of those old-fashioned, very wobbly autopilots.
Okay, so we're going to Daventry. Daventry. That's it, good. Direct Daventry. Activate, activate. In fact, we can change to GPS mode. There it is. So,
Say again your level.
2,200 feet, Golf Delta Kilo.
Golf Delta Kilo, Roger, you'll have traffic opposite direction, 6 miles. Traffic's a Diamond Star, Sal's the correction at
there's
3,000.
one guy here.
Yeah.
Same altitude.
We're 100 above, maybe.
Repeat, please.
Golf Delta Kilo, traffic opposite direction, 6 miles, Diamond Star at 3,000 feet.
Roger, Golf Delta Kilo.
He's going to pass behind.
Yeah. Traffic 3 o'clock, 3 miles, right to left, should pass behind you, but indicating 3,100 feet.
Go from a kilo, Roger.
Edge 15, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, right to left. Cherokee, just reported at 2,200 feet.
Traffic not sighted at looking at your
But you're told to see him when he's that close. Always a bit disturbing when you can't see them.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, he's passing behind.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to route to Turweston.
Edge 15, Roger. Aero 61, you've got traffic south of you by 3 miles northbound, indicating 2,800 feet.
That copied, yeah, Aero 61, just descending 2,500 to stay away from Zoom weather, sir.
Roger.
The RPM's coming down.
Yeah, that's because I pulled the power back. Good. Great, actually, if we fly direct to, yeah, let's see. On a heading of 050, we'll fly overhead to Weston.
Okay, 1050.
But there's a Herta, so let's avoid the Herta.
Okay.
So let's turn left. Yeah, let's turn left 20, 020. We'll fly over Banbury. Zero 20.
Aero 61, update on that traffic, 3 miles.
015.
Westbound, similar track to yourself now, but indicating 2,700.
Sorry, did you say 15?
015, yeah.
015.
Yeah.
Aero 61, you are clear of Oxford now. Escort conspicuity, either Bryce Lars 124.275 or...
Yeah, very good. That's keeping us clear of Hinton and the Herta. And we'll do... play with this. There's one waypoint I did to... Okay, so 52.
Kilo traffic left, 10 o'clock, 3 miles left to right, no high information.
Golf Brahma Kilo, Roger, looking.
Golf Brahma Kilo, possible glider, it's a non-transponding contact.
Golf Brahma Kilo, thank you. Yeah, I have it here.
There you have it.
Yeah, on the ADSB. So if we get any closer, we'll see.
it give you a height or?
No height information. Okay, so 27N is 5206. 06. Check the car, please. Zero 657. How does it handle compared to the TB10?
The TB10's got a higher wing loading, so it doesn't bounce quite as much.
Yeah, it's more stable, right?
A little bit, but not a lot in it. God, there's a lot of updraft here.
Yeah.
Christ. That's a big updraft. What do we go?
That was
Are we going
big...
under a cell or?
Yeah. No, I mean this is not a cell. It was maybe it's building development.
Yeah.
So 0005235 enter create.
Golf Delta Kilo, you're clear of Oxford's climb out now. You can score conspicuity and free call Enstone, which is 129.880.
Free call Enstone 129.880. Squawk conspicuity, Golf Delta Kilo.
Hello, Banbury again.
There it is.
Yeah, we're doing the same route, but a bit higher.
You want to take it back to the approach then? My flying's probably not accurate enough for this.
No, wait, just a second while I'll put the waypoint in here.
Okay.
And let's see, clear. Just keep this heading and altitude and we'll be fine. So I'm going to put in to 7N. Enter Daventry. Yes.
1-5 traffic just popped up in your 12 o'clock at 3 miles manoeuvring and has just disappeared again. Could be spurious, but just keep a look at.
Well cleared, we're turning towards the northwest now.
H15, Roger, report, switching to Cranfield.
Well cleared, I'm at northeast.
Roger.
Yep, that's all good. Okay, the traffic is 12 o'clock, minus 500 feet, 500 below.
Okay.
I don't see it, but if we stay at this altitude, we'll be fine. Yep, I can have control if you want.
Yep, I am.
Good. So, 3,000, and we're going to fly. To Bravo Tango 27 November.
Oxford radar, H15, request frequency change to Cranfield.
Just keep going this direction a bit to stay clear of the...
H15, score conspicuity
incident,
yeah. Terminate, 3 call Cranfield, speak to you later.
So there's that traffic, yeah, 500 below.
Yeah.
H15.
Gives you the call sign and everything.
Yeah, Fox Yankee.
And Oxford radar, Golf Lima Kilo, request frequency change to Turweston radio.
Golf Lima Kilo, score conspicuity, radar service terminate, 3 call Turweston, bye.
Score conspicuity, radar service terminated, and free call Turweston. Goodbye, thank you very much. Golf Lima Kilo.
Okay.
2000, these stick a bit.
Yeah.
So 122180.
Go rolling.
And go directed again, so now we can turn.
This is on the GPS or the VOR at the moment?
On the GPS.
Alright.
And I programmed the approach in here, so this thing, it's like flying an RNAV approach.
Yep. So it's this GPS in the middle that tells you it's on the GPS, not that thing there, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the desired
That's
track.
just telling you what's dialed up.
Yeah. And, yeah, pretty much it. So as you can see on my schedule as well, I'm flying direct towards this one BT27 November, which it should be in here as well.
Up here,
yeah. And I can stay at 3,000 until we get a bit closer, then go down to 2,500. Heading 2072. Correct, it's a full crosswind now. And yeah, Hinton is over there.
Yep, just passing a beam.
Yeah.
It's under that shower.
Under the shower, right? You see any traffic or?
No.
Hotel India Lima Sierra for rejoin from the northwest, please.
Golf Lima Sierra, hello again.
Do you want to do the touch and go from the right?
No, you take it. I'm on the wrong side and I haven't flown a PA28 forever, so.
Alright.
QFE 1006. And can you give us the weather at the airfield, please?
No, we'll do one touch and go and then we'll fly back to Enstone if you're happy.
Yeah, sounds good.
So things are a lot clearer than they are, a bit gloomy to the south. The airfield itself is probably broken at, I don't know the height, but say about 2,500, 3,000 feet. And a bit gloomy to the northwest where you're coming from, but actually the airfield itself is good and clear.
Good to know.
Okay, we will.
Yeah, the airfield is behind this shower here.
Yeah.
So Silverstone is there.
Yep.
And join for 27 right hand, probably downwind if that's all right, Golf Lima Sierra.
Golf Lima Sierra, yep, only other aircraft reported is Foxtrot Yankee on its way back from Sleeper as well.
Oxford Yankee.
Go on.
Yeah, this thing is useful, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, really, I'm going to get one, mate. It's great seeing them.
There is the rebate from the CAA. It costs you half. Turweston Radio, hello, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo.
Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo, Turweston Radio, pass your message.
Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo is a PA28 IFR from Enstone to Enstone, and we are 3 miles to the north of Turweston, altitude 3,000 feet on 1020. We'll be maneuvering in the area and would like to do long final join runway 27 for a touch and go, and then depart to Enstone. Golf Romeo Kilo.
Golf Romeo Kilo, Roger, it's runway 27 right hand circuit. The QFE is 1006. If you keep me updated on your intentions and your position, see what we can do for the touch and go.
Roger, the QFE 1008, and if you could give me the QNH as well, Golf Romeo Kilo.
Yeah, correction, it's 1006 for the QFE, 1020 for the QNH.
QNH 1020, Golf Romeo Kilo. But they always give me the QFE, which I don't want.
Yeah, old school.
So I'm aware of 3 other aircraft either in the area or joining, so do keep a good lookout.
Golf Romeo Kilo, Roger, we'll announce intentions.
Fox Yankee turning final.
Yeah.
Golf Fox Yankee, offset final to land.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, runway 27 is vacant. Surface wind 290 degrees, 16 knots.
I like that mode. So yeah, for this approach, our minima is 1080 on the QNH, which is 600 feet height. But we're going to do a touch and go.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and the guy is right, it's crossing the threshold now. Any race going on?
Don't see anything moving.
So what do you think of the G5s?
I think they're great. I can't wait to have a look at ours. I haven't seen ours yet.
Yeah.
I've already seen a picture of it, but yeah, that's great.
The arrow I fly has an Avidyne It has more information and more buttons. So this thing is kind of simpler. I'd like it. It could do with a bit more buttons because you only have this knob.
You have to do everything via the one, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very good to have, and it gets rid of the suction of the vacuum pump.
Yankee runway vacated.
Oh, Fox Yankee, roger, thanks a lot.
Look, glider.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not there, is he? No.
No, it's not showing.
No, that's because of the farm thing, yeah. Yeah, that, he came from Hinton probably.
You got two. Can you see two?
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
They're kind of one directly beneath the other. Or just off to that side.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on them.
Hopefully they won't come in the shower. I've only got one now.
Yeah, they like to fly near the cumulus, right, because of the updraft?
Yeah. I've got two, yeah, they're both there. Hopefully they can't make 115 knots, so we're going away from them now.
Good. Oh, look at that.
There's some precip.
Yeah.
That's definitely snow.
So we can descend to 2,500 now, so fuel pump, landing light, mixture ridge. It's interesting how you get it when you can see through it.
Yeah.
So, next heading 176. Check the carb heat. One mile to turn. There, turn right.
Lima Sierra, downwind 27 right.
2,500.
And off Lima Sierra, roger.
Okay.
One glider up there, but I don't know if that's the same one. It's one way away now.
Yeah, there's no, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, they're the best one.
Okay, approaching the intermediate fix. So we'll descend to 2,000. There's one high, 1 o'clock high, yeah. So, 263.
One here, one above you.
Yep. Yeah, he's having fun with the updraft.
Yeah.
Lima Sierra, turning final 27.
Golf Lima Sierra, runway 27 is vacant, surface wind 270 degrees, 10 knots.
Golf Lima Sierra.
2 miles for the final approach fix. Golf Romeo Kilo is on a 6-mile final straight in runway 27 for a touch and go.
Golf Romeo Kilo, roger, one aircraft reported ahead of you on final. Surface wind currently 280 degrees, 11 knots, call me final.
Golf Romeo Kilo, roger, and Wilco. Okay, 2000. Final approach fix 1 mile. You got the glider?
Gone behind us. He's circling around that shower.
So, fuel change to the left tank. Cap heat check. Pump, landing lights, strobes are all on. Mixture is rich. And altimeter 1020 is set. Final approach fix. Down we go. 500 feet per minute. So at 4, 1760.
That made me look.
At 4, 1760. Okay, on glide. At 3, 1440. And at 3 we'll also bend the flap. Okay, top of the white arc, speed check, flaps 1. 3, 1440. Go from a kilo, 3 mile final, runway 27, touch and go.
Golf Romeo Kilo, runway 27 is vacant. Surface wind is 280 degrees, 11 knots.
Golf Romeo Kilo, roger, landing runway, touch and go runway 27. Okay, and at 2, 11, 12, 20, we're a bit high. Yeah, and the minima is 1080, so we're 100 above. Visual. So yeah, this approach comes in at an offset to avoid this farm.
Okay. Yeah, that sort of mirrors the drawn circuit.
Yeah.
Not much, what, 10 degrees?
Radio check, please. Wind check, please.
Golf Romeo Kilo, surface wind 290 degrees, 10 knots.
Yeah, and I see the windsock as well. Okay, flaps 2. Flaps up. Full power. 70. Rotate. Good, how was that?
Hang on. Yeah, it's a good approach.
Good approach. So, I found a way to log approaches for free, right? That's Brackley. Cool. Shall I fly you back to Enstone?
Yeah, let's take it to Enstone.
Do a circuit there as well. Look at that cell, that's huge.
Yeah, don't even that. That's coming south as well. It's a bit, well, actually the wind's more of it.
Yeah, kind of in this direction, right? There's
I don't know how fast it's moving. You hopefully won't find it's on us as we land at Enstone. No,
yeah.
We shouldn't do.
I will check the radar on the ground anyway.
Yeah.
Before I take off to Hinton.
Otherwise you'll be hiding in the hangar for half an hour.
Yeah. Is it, what's Enstone? November
Tango November.
Goes.
Golf Tango Echo. Roger, it's runway 27 right hand and the QFE is 1006.
Level here.
Golf Tango Echo. Turweston Radio, how do you read?
Loud and clear. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Golf Tango Echo, it's a bit intermittent. I didn't catch any reply. I wasn't sure if you'd heard me.
Okay, QFE 1006, runway 27 right hand. Golf Tango Echo.
Enstone on there.
Yeah, put it on there. Thank you. What? Enstone is 260, the runway now, 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the northwest of the airfield at 1,700 feet, trying to rejoin downwind for runway 27 right hand.
Golf Tango Echo, Roger, thanks for that. One departed PA28 sort of heading
Go on, oh no, it's a long way up.
Sure
yeah.
Speedbird 268.
Looking for traffic, Golf Tango Echo.
14,500 feet above.
Yeah, I should filter those out really.
Yeah, because it kind of looks scary how fast it comes at you.
Yeah, well, I leave them in because I like to look at them sometimes if I find it. But
oh, I mean, it must be really raining under that.
yes.
I'd like that to pass over my garden, actually.
Yeah.
Quite dry. It will escape that. It's well east of here.
Yeah. We'll tell him we change the frequency now. And Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo is departed towards Banbury to the west and changing now to Enstone on 129880. Thank you. Goodbye.
Golf Romeo Kilo, before you go, I just had a message from the Flying Club. Request that you land as soon as you can at Hinton.
Roger, we'll drop a passenger off at Enstone and then fly back to Hinton. Golf Romeo Kilo. That's weird.
They want it for something else. Oh.
No, I should have had the aircraft for the full day.
Oh. They're probably nervous about the weather, are they?
I don't think that's the reason.
It shouldn't be.
So, yeah, let's just fly direct to Enstone now. Routing.
Turweston Radio, Golf Bravo, Oscar Kilo.
Maybe skip the touch and go.
Yeah, let's just land in if they want us back.
I can get out on a running change if you want. I can just jump out without you stopping. If they want you back really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, I don't understand why the hurry. I should have the aircraft for a full day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just turn around Banbury and then fly to Enstone. It's funny, I've never actually flown around Banbury and I live here.
Join, nothing known to effect.
Tango Echo on late downwind for runway 27 right hand, touch and go.
I guess there's not much to see anyway.
Town. Medium-sized town.
Yeah. Like your standard 80,000 people's town in England.
Yeah. Just big enough to be on the railway.
Yeah. Not as well.
Shipping Norton lost its station in the 1960s.
To privatization?
No, they closed a lot in the 60s because it wasn't making money.
Yeah.
Before that, any town of, well, half Chipping Norton's size you could get to in England on the railway.
Yeah, I thought that, I mean, the railways are supposed to be infrastructure.
Yeah.
Like a public service.
No, but it's like ATC, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the thing with Banbury is it's pretty big, but there's not much because it's just residential. It's all just houses. So there's not much to do. See the Banbury Cross from here? Yeah.
The only pub we used to go in Banbury was the Reindeer.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. The people at work like it. Okay, so Enstone. Let's fly direct to Enstone. And we'll join long final 27. Hook Norton.
This Barford, the American radio station, is that a danger area or?
If it's not on there?
Oh, it's a Herter.
Yeah.
It's new. The Herter was only very recently there.
Yeah.
Maybe they saw me, because I used to fly over it a lot, so maybe they saw me and let's get him to go away.
I was told by the gliding club at Hinton that they actually fly inside the Herter. They use it for them to fly.
Yeah.
I guess because they don't care too much about avionics.
Yeah. And they know there's not anything else there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It kind of protects them, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was a big airbase as well.
Yeah.
Once upon a time at Barford.
Alright, so we'll join runway 26 north. Long final. And it's 1,500 circuit altitude.
Yeah.
Okay, and the PAMP landing latch, check the carpet. And I'm on the left hand, yeah, and the mixture rich. Enstone traffic, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo is a PA28, 5 miles to the north, joining right base runway 26 north, side grass. Golf Romeo Kilo. Yeah, okay, so we'll just drop you close to the hangar and then take off again. Fly to Hinton, drop the aircraft. Yeah. Very fun day. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, no, thank you. Really fun.
Next time we shall have an English breakfast. 1 million calories
maybe
for 3
assure
pounds. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with English breakfast. I like it.
No, you just can't eat it every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lot at Waltham, they have one at Waltham, then they all get in their aeroplanes, they go somewhere else and have another one.
That's just being greedy. Okay, so, yeah, there it is, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So, I'll set flaps 1. Go from a kilo is right base for the north side grass to land. Flaps 2. What's this town here?
Sanford St Martin. Cricket ground just beneath us there.
So the hangars are the threshold?
Yeah, you have to go over the hangars, yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Try not to put the wheels on the roof.
Go from a kilo is final, runway 26 north to land. Okay. Get down, mixture rich fuel pump, carb heat. Flap set. Yeah, so it must be interesting for the people underneath to watch it.
Yeah. How low you can go without really upsetting them.
Yeah, that's fun. I'd love to, watch someone do it from the ground.
Oh, what? Dumping the flap like that, or?
No, I mean, sitting by the,
oh, yeah.
by the cafe there and watch someone fly just overhead.
Oh, yeah.
It must be terrifying. Go from a kilo is backtracking runway 26 north side grass. Oh, look at that, it's now front.
Right, you don't need to go in there, I can just jump out here.
Yeah, good. Hey, Graham, pleasure to meet you. And,
yeah, you too, Jaime.
Yeah, hope to meet you soon again.
Yeah, absolutely, we'll go do some more flying.
Yeah, we'll go somewhere. Hopefully I'll pass my test tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck for that. I'm sure you'll be fine.